Good morning, fifth graders. Welcome back to English class with me, Miss Felani. How are you today, friends? I hope all of you are doing great and excited to learn new things today. Okay? So before we start, make sure to prepare your books and let's check our lesson objective first. By the end of this session, students are able to learn and understand the active and passive voice. So this is our topic for today, active and passive voice. Question: why we should use the passive voice, friends? There are some reasons why we need to use the passive voice. First, maybe because you don't know or you don't want to say who or what did the action. And maybe it's not important who does the action for you. And we want to focus on who or what received the actions. Those are the reason why we should use the passive voice. So let's go back a moment to understand the passive voice. I should really explain the active voice, but you already know it. Okay, it looks like this. The children ate the cake. Okay, so the children is the subject, ate is the verb, right? And the cake is the object. Okay, the children ate the cake. So now I want you to imagine that your daddy or your mom maybe left for work in the morning and there was a whole cake on the kitchen table. But by the time your mom or your dad got home, it had completely disappeared. You don't know who ate it. I mean, you could probably guess, but you don't know, right? Where is the cake? So, yeah, the cake was eaten by somebody. Okay, here the subject on the active voice, we'll learn that the subject, which is the children, right, does the action to the object, the cake. So the children who ate the cake, but because we don't know, or your mom or your daddy doesn't know who ate the cake, we can use the passive. And we can say the cake was eaten by somebody. Okay, so that's the solution. We can use the passive voice because we don't know for sure who ate the cake. Okay, now sometimes we're just more interested in the object of the sentence rather than the subject. Okay, so for example, English speakers frequently use the passive voice. English speakers here is the subject. Okay, meanwhile, the passive voice is the object. But this lesson is not about the English speakers, right? It's not about the subject, it's about the passive voice. It's the most important thing, so we can change it to say the passive voice is frequently used by English speakers. Okay, now, friends, you often read passive sentences in newspaper when maybe the journalist cannot say who did something, Maybe because they don't know who did it for sure. It's also used in scientific reports and legal documents because the information has to be objective. Okay, so often there is no subject. So that's the point of using passive voice. Okay, because we don't know for sure who does something or who do the action, so subject is not very important. Okay, so here there is an example of a report. Please read it. You can find it from your textbook, page 60. Okay, that's a school report. Okay, school newspaper report about kids club, children that have concert. Okay, so please read this information, this report, and then please do your assignment. You can write down or you can underline. You can check which one is the active sentence and which one is the passive sentence. Okay, so that's about active and passive voice, friends. That's all for today. And then we're going to continue again on Thursday, the detail and how to form the passive voice. Okay, thank you, friends, for watching. Please do your assignment. Don't forget to submit it. Bye.